Hey guys, what's happening? So, if you watched my last video, I showed you this AXA tool post. But one of the things I wanted to do was check a runout. Because I suspect I had runout on this on the spindle, or not the spindle, but the chuck here. Maybe the spindle, I'm not sure. So I designed this tool right here. Just a little quick change. 3D printed, so if you have a 3D printer, you can do it. This will be my Thingiverse page, so it has like an adjuster. And there's a couple other ones on there, but I didn't really like, they didn't fit my gauge. So this is like your standard gauge. It should also fit like Mitutoyo gauges here. But I actually had the extra digital gauge. So, you know, the swinging gauge, the analog gauge is sometimes easier to read. But I do everything in metric. So, yeah, I want to check the runout here. So I'm going to 0 this. And let's see here. Yeah, I suspected this is a really old chuck. I mean, this is a 67-year-old lathe here. It's probably upside down for you guys, but I suspected this thing had about a 0.5 millimeter of runout, which is a lot. Look at that. Try to use one hand. Alright, so all the way down. Yeah. I'm also going to probably design a couple different adapters. One where I can actually bring this further back in case I wanted to check bigger parts. Because I only have so much travel here in X. I'm not sure what you think. It's on the cross slide here. In CNC it's called X. But, alright. Let me get to the max here. So a 0.45 of runout. I mean, that's a lot. I mean, that's 0.5 millimeter of runout. Alright, let's do another test here. So I got my Mitutoyo gauge here on the base of the chuck, and this one on the front of the part. So I know that thing shows it's about 0.5 mil out. Let's try. Yeah, okay, well. So this one's about, yeah, well the base is actually pretty good, good. I mean, because we're talking, I don't even know how to say that. If it's point, barely out, yeah, man. 0.056. Wait, I went the other way. That's weird. Alright. So, right now, this chuck is, on here, it's 0.5 millimeter, like 0.45. And then it's 0.05 at this part of the chuck. And then, so I'm going to measure the actual spindle itself and not the, I should actually have right now I have a flat tip on there, so it's not going to be as good as if I were using, it's very hard to do this one hand here. So, okay, so it's really, I mean, so the thing is, it's not changing. That's the main thing. The 0 is not that important. What I want to see is how much number is actually changing. Because it's hard to hold, when you hit the 0 button, it throws it off. So I'm looking at, okay, so what is the low number and what's the high number? Okay, so 5 is the high number. 3, 6 is the high number. 7. 8. Okay, so it's not even really changing. I mean, this thing does move around a little bit. So we're talking 0.02, probably 0.03 at the spindle. So that's pretty good, at least for what I'm doing. But the chuck is way out. You know, this thing is like way out. So this is 0.023 of a millimeter. This is probably 0.05. And then it gets exaggerated to about 0.5 millimeter out here on the end. So I don't know if you can repair a chuck. I mean, I guess you could. I don't know. I mean, what would you like, center grind the, you know, basically put this in there and like run like a center grinder? I'm not even sure. So if you have an idea how I could fix this chuck, let me know down below. If you want my little tools, put that on Thingiverse. Like I said, I designed a couple different kinds. As you can see, the Mitutoyo has like a dovetail connector. So I might. This is a little bit bigger, so this would probably fit on. You could run a. I'll test a Mitutoyo on there too. So this should fit like Mitutoyo, and this is just like some cheapo. Well, this is my first one, digital one I bought off Amazon. Then I went and bought this later, the Mitutoyos. All right, guys, let me know down below. Cool.